A groundbreaking experiment, a tiny brain, and a moment that sent shockwaves through the scientific community. It started thinking. Scientists have created a mini brain in the lab, and this astonishing feat raises profound questions about consciousness, ethics, and the future of humanity. How did they achieve this? What does it mean for science? And could this be the first step toward artificial intelligence with a biological twist? So watch the full video and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. The mystery of heart intelligence. The idea of a mini brain that thinks independently may sound like a science fiction plot, but recent scientific discoveries have brought us closer to this reality. Could the heart, an organ traditionally known for its role in pumping blood, also have its own form of intelligence? According to groundbreaking research, the answer might be yes. Scientists have uncovered the existence of approximately 40,000 specialized cells in the human heart that function much like neurons in the brain. These cells are called sensory neurites, and they have the remarkable ability to think and respond independently of the brain, challenging our conventional understanding of how intelligence works in the human body. The discovery: heart intelligence. Scientists recently discovered that the human heart contains a network of neural cells that behave similarly to the brain's neurons. These cells, known as sensory neurites, are responsible for a form of heart intelligence. This discovery has opened the door to new questions about the relationship between the brain and the heart and the role the heart plays in our emotional and cognitive processes. These 40,000 cells in the heart form a kind of little brain, with the capacity to think, feel, and remember independently of the brain. While it was previously believed that all cognitive functions were exclusive to the brain, researchers are now exploring how the heart's neural network may influence emotional responses, decision-making, and even memory. The heart is not merely a mechanical organ. It may play a more significant role in our thoughts and feelings than we ever realized. Heart and brain, working together in harmony. The revelation that the heart can think independently may initially sound like an anomaly. However, what scientists have found is that the brain and heart work together in ways we have yet to fully understand. When we experience an emotional event, for example, the brain and the heart register the experience in different ways. While our brains process the event cognitively, the heart stores the emotional and sensory aspects of the experience. In other words, every experience we have is registered in two places: the brain and the heart. The brain processes the facts, while the heart stores the emotions and sensory memories associated with the event. This means that healing from emotional trauma requires more than just cognitive processing. If we try to heal a trauma by only addressing it through the mind, through talking or thinking about it, the healing process may feel incomplete. Why is this important? Because understanding that the heart has its own form of intelligence can help us find more holistic ways to heal emotional wounds and improve mental health. Heart intelligence gives us the tools to address emotional trauma, not just from a cognitive standpoint, but from a deep, intuitive place within us. Heart intelligence and the mind-body connection. One of the most fascinating aspects of this discovery is the concept of heart intelligence and how it connects with our overall health and well-being. This form of intelligence is not based on logic or reason, but rather on an innate sense of knowing and wisdom that arises from the heart's neural network. The heart's ability to process emotional and sensory information plays a crucial role in how we navigate life and make decisions. For instance, many people have experienced moments when they had to make a quick, life-altering decision, only to later realize that their decision felt right, even if it didn't seem logical at the time. This is where heart intelligence comes into play. In stressful or high-stakes situations, the heart's wisdom can guide us in making decisions that are aligned with our true needs and desires, even when our brains are overwhelmed by logic and ego. Heart intelligence in action. A personal example. Imagine being in a dangerous situation, like being on a plane in the aftermath of a traumatic event, such as the September 11 attacks. The mind may be filled with fear and doubt, but the heart can offer clarity. This was the case for one individual who found themselves in Australia during 9/11 events, unable to return home due to the suspension of flights. When flights finally resumed, they were faced with the decision of whether to board a nearly empty flight back to the United States. The airport agent gave no assurances, leaving passengers feeling uncertain about the safety of flying. In this moment of fear, the individual turned to their heart for guidance. By focusing on their heart and slowing their breathing, they activated their heart intelligence. The heart, free from the polarity of the brain, right versus wrong, good versus bad, provided an answer that felt right. The flight was safe and they should board. This was not a decision made from logic or reasoning, but from a deeper wisdom, the wisdom of the heart. Scientific insight, the brain-heart connection. From a scientific standpoint, the connection between the brain and the heart is rooted in the neural network found in both organs. The heart's neural network, made up of sensory neurites, is capable of processing information in a way that mirrors the brain's neural pathways. The heart's ability to think and feel independently has led researchers to reconsider how we understand the mind-body connection. Interestingly, when a person engages with their heart intelligence, it activates a calming response in the body. This process helps the body switch from a state of stress and survival to one of safety and relaxation. By consciously focusing on the heart and slowing down the breath, individuals can activate their parasympathetic nervous system, which helps the body return to a state of balance and peace. The power of heart intelligence in decision-making. Heart intelligence is not just a concept reserved for mystics or spiritual seekers. It has practical applications in everyday life. Research has shown that heart intelligence can enhance decision-making, emotional regulation, and even creativity. By learning to tune into the wisdom of the heart, individuals can improve their ability to make decisions that are aligned with their true selves and values. Whether it's making a career choice, navigating a difficult relationship, or choosing the right course of action in an emergency, heart intelligence can provide clarity and direction. Unlike the brain, which often gets bogged down in overthinking and fear-based reactions, the heart offers a more intuitive, grounded perspective that can help us make decisions with confidence and grace. Heart intelligence, a path to healing. For those struggling with emotional wounds or trauma, understanding the role of heart intelligence can be transformative. Traditional therapeutic methods often focus on cognitive processing, but heart intelligence suggests that emotional healing requires a more holistic approach. By addressing both the mind and the heart, individuals can experience more complete healing and restoration. The process of healing from emotional trauma involves acknowledging and processing the feelings stored in the heart. As mentioned earlier, when trauma is only addressed through cognitive means, it can feel incomplete. The heart holds onto the emotional charge of past experiences, and until those emotions are processed and released, true healing may not occur. This is where heart-centered practices, such as meditation, deep breathing, and mindfulness, can be particularly effective. These practices help individuals connect with their heart intelligence, allowing them to process and release stored emotions in a safe and supportive way. Unlocking the wisdom of the heart. The discovery that the heart contains its own neural network and can think and feel independently is a groundbreaking revelation that has the potential to reshape our understanding of human intelligence. Heart intelligence is not just a metaphor or a spiritual concept. It is a scientifically validated phenomenon that plays a crucial role in how we think, feel, and heal. What are your thoughts on this groundbreaking experiment? Is it a leap forward for science or a step into the unknown? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking discoveries and discussions. The future is unfolding before our eyes, and it's more fascinating than ever. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay inspired, and we'll see you in the next video.